When is the last time you thought about why you decided to start riding motorcycles in the first place? January last year is when I bought my MT-03, my very first motorcycle ever, and started my motorcycling journey. Since it is around the 1 year mark for me, I was thinking back as to why I decided to get into this in the first place. Today I'm going to share my story and then kind of talk about how this past year has impacted me in regards to where do I see my YouTube channel going. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is XIII and let's get started. First, I want to ask you all, why did you start riding motorcycles? Or a better question for some of you may be, why haven't you started? Anyways, on to my story. Strap in, we're going down memory lane here. I have mentioned in some of my other videos, but I work in healthcare. A year ago, I was in the middle of my residency program in a local hospital here in California. Yes, it was smack in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. This isn't unique to California or America, but hospitals around the entire damn world were swamped. We were on fire. Needless to say, I was working 6 to 7 days a week, super long hours, under an extreme amount of stress from not just residency, but from all the death that we were constantly surrounded by. It got to the point where I was just becoming burnt out, and my usual outlet of hitting the gym / exercising just was not cutting it. Actually, if I kind of think about it now, I actually didn't even have time to go work out. So I figured, I needed something that was out of the norm for me and something exciting. I had always wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle properly, but I was always too chicken to try again after I accidentally whiskey throttled and crashed my friend's motorcycle when I was young and dumb in high school. But because I was so burned out, I said, F it, let go. So I signed up for a course similar to the MSF here in California, passed the course, and got my license. Soon after I got my license, I bought my trusty old MT-03 here. First, I only rode around my neighborhood and around the parking lots just to kind of get accustomed to the bike before I hit the big boy streets. I initially thought I was only going to ride on the weekends because it was too complicated to ride to work with all my gear and then have to change in and out of my hospital clothes, and ain't nobody got time for that. Just kidding. It was more likely, it was just too much effort that I didn't want to put in at the time. So I rode on the weekends only, but I was not progressing very fast, or as fast as I would have liked in terms of, my riding skills. Then for one of my rotations for residency, I was placed in a satellite clinic outside of the main hospital. The best part was that this place was a shorter commute and it was a simple route there. I decided to start commuting to this clinic on my motorcycle instead of taking my car. And wow, damn, that was the best decision that I had ever made outside of pursuing healthcare, of course. Just kidding. Don't go into healthcare, folks. Just don't. Anyways, since I was riding every day, my skills and confidence was growing exponentially because I was introduced to so many different scenarios with traffic, road conditions, different types of turns, going in and out of parking lots, and just overall how to ride like I am invisible to others around me. Anyways, it may seem like I'm rambling, but I'm about to get to the main point here. It wasn't until later that I started commuting that I noticed that I had much more of a positive outlook every day, each day, and my overall mood was just better. By commuting to work, my burnout was essentially gone, and I didn't even notice that it was gone. I just felt good. You know what I'm saying? I started my day with something I loved and had fun with, aka riding my motorcycle to work. And then I would end the day in the same fashion, aka riding my motorcycle home. It absolutely blew my mind. Who knew motorcycling could provide such amazing mental health benefits? Is this why some of y'all do, cross-country rides or long coastal rides? So this brings me to where I see my YouTube channel going, which is something I do for fun, obviously, because I enjoy learning how to create, and it's a fun new skill for me. Coincidentally, after finishing residency, I started working in the psychiatry field as a provider. It was, that experience really exposed me to so many individual stories about struggling with mental health issues. Granted, not saying I was struggling as much as these folks, but it is, at the end of the day, burnout is a mental health issue, right? And so that got me thinking. I want to spread awareness about the mental health benefits that you can experience by riding a motorcycle. I mean, if I could gain so much from this activity, then why can't others? So yeah, I'm not sure how to go about it, and whether or not it is something that I want to make the channel solely about, but definitely want to blend both motorcycling and mental health together in some sort of fashion. Maybe I'll try to see if there's even any primary literature to support the benefits that I experienced with motorcycling. Anyways, thanks for listening to me ramble today. If you made it this far, comment down below about the reason why you started, or the reason why you have not started riding motorcycles. As always, thumbs up if you liked it, hit the subscribe if you loved it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.